Receiving a package from eBay. No better feeling, huh? Opening it up. The wait is over. Until... damaged. Broken. Chipped. I tried to keep busy. And let eBay redeem itself with another package. Seems a bit small for a Pokemon card. Surely lightning can't strike twice. Not again. Trying to calm myself, I gave eBay one more chance. Third time lucky? Not a chance. Broken. Crumbled. Just like me. In a panic, I searched YouTube to see if there were any videos describing how to package an eBay item correctly, but there were none. I vowed to dedicate myself to the art of packaging from then on. But it consumed me. I became the packaging. And the packaging became me. Right guys, MG Retro here yet again, and today we're going to look at the crazy world of packaging. How do you package your eBay items? Big, small, medium? What do you use? Cardboard boxes, bags, bubble wrap? Who knows? Let's have a look at what you can buy in the shops. We're going to have a little tour of some of the shops in my area to see where I get my supplies from and how I package items. You're going to come along with me as I package up some of the things I've sold on eBay, as well as going sourcing to find an item to show you how to package it. So, first off, let's go and try and find an item that we can package. Let's go to the charity shops. Right, so we're back from the charity shop and we got a big bag of booty, baby! That's right, we found some really cool items there. Gonna make some nice profit off these ones. Big juicy profits! First charity shop we went to, the St. Giles. Lots of lovely stuff in there. Buy a lot of stuff from there. Some Denby mugs, some really nice stuff in there. A nice East Midlands mug I had my eye on. Might go back and get that for myself actually, that was really good. But all these things will probably go from about £5 to £7 each with postage on eBay. Might be worth picking up at another time anyway. But for the purposes of this, I wanted to get something nice, big and juicy we could get some good profits from. It's better to get a nice set of 4, 6, 8 of those sorts of things so you can sell it in one lot with one lot of postage and you're making a bigger chunk of profit. If you buy 4 mugs for 50p each, £2, and sell it for £20, £30, that's better than having 4 individual mugs lying around for 50p each that'll sell for £5, £6 each. And then we went to the next charity shop. And there, we hit the mother lode, baby. What's in the bubble wrap? Very nicely packaged already. We've got these little mini tiny Le Creuset pots. Really nice quality, these things. Brand spanking new these are. Can't believe it. £3.50. There are 4 of these. All of them had that price tag inside. And I looked them up and they're going for about £15 each on eBay. These are brand spank, they've never been used, so you can sell them as that. They've just been sat there, no one's used them, probably a Christmas present or something like that, or a wedding present, not been used. Top brand, top quality, brand spanking new, £3.50. I was expecting to make £10 on each of these profit, but when I got to the till, they said it was £3.50 for the lot of them. I could not believe it. Incredible. Let's aim to get £50 for these bad boys together. £3.50 into 50 quid, no problemo. And then we got this Hello Kitty sort of dish thing, £2, but had this on it, so it means it was reduced to £1, brand new in the box with all the wrapping still on it. I've sold a mug and coaster set of this Sanrio brand of Hello Kitty stuff. Hello Kitty Party. It's really nice. It's brand spanking new. It took a while to sell the mug and coaster, but I bought that from the same charity shop actually. I bought that for £1.50 I think, and it went for about £15 in the end. So this was £1. I don't know, maybe it'll go for about a tenner, maybe 8 quid. I'm not sure, I've not looked it up yet. But for £1, it's definitely worth getting. So there, we've spent £4.50, hopefully going to turn it into about £60 there. Well happy with that. So, we've bought our items, we've listed them on eBay. Now, all we need to do is wait for them to sell. Nice. So now we've sold the items, we need to pack them. How are we going to do that? We've got nothing to pack them with. Oh wait, let's get down to the shops and see how little it costs to buy some packing supplies. Let's go. First stop, Asda. And before we start hunting for packing supplies, we need some healthy nutrition to help fuel our search. Storage. We might need some storage, you might not have any space for things. All you need is a big plastic tub to keep your things in. I recommend this 100-litre tub from Asda for £11. Or you can opt for a smaller option with a 32-litre for £4. This Wilko's one, 75 litres for £10. I like to stick with Asda though. Now, off to the stationery aisle. If it's small envelopes you're after, these standard small letter ones, 85p for 25 envelopes. And these bubble mailers, 80p for 4. That's 20p each. Compare that to Wilko's, where you're paying 45p a piece. The packing paper is a bit too much for me at £1.50, and it's quite thin. We've got all we needed from Asda, so let's head off to Home Bargains now to see what we can find there. First stop at Home Bargains is the bubble wrap. 20 metres for £3.69. That's incredible value. Coming in at a close second, Poundland with £4 for 20 metres. That's 5 metres for £1. The Poundland bubble wrap though is really thick and really good actually, so I'd probably go for that. And then in last place, Wilko's with £2 for 5 metres. Shocking. Still at Home Bargains, 4 rolls of tape for 89p. And then 6 mailing bags for 59p. 10p a piece, that's great value. And of course, we need boxes to ship these things in. Every time I'm in a shop, I'll have a look if they're putting stuff out on the shelves and I'll ask to take their boxes. And usually they say yes. And as we pass them, some batteries for 99p. You can get AAA and AA if you need to test anything out you bought from the charity shop. Now we head off to Poundland and we start off with this fragile tape for £1, essential for packing these vulnerable items. And the packing paper here is only £1 a roll, so I'll get one of them. The large bubble mailers here are 25p a piece as well. Great value. And £1 for a pack of batteries as well. So, of all the things we bought that we're going to use for these items, I'm going to say we're going to use about £1's worth. If we manage to sell this for £50, I'm happy to spend £1 on packing stuff to make sure it gets there in really nice condition. Now, I've got to deliver today a little teapot set. So let's go and pack that now and see what I'd use and how I'd pack it to get it really safe and secure in the box. Right guys, so we're going to pack up this Wittard tea set that I bought. Bought it for about £2.50 I think, and it sold for £12.50 plus postage. So let's get this packed. What we're going to have to do to start off with is get all the individual pieces, and we're going to pack these individually. Right, we're going to get some of this bubble wrap we bought earlier. We're going to rip it open, and we're going to void fill. So we're going to pop that in there. Then, when we pack this, I'm going to do it very carefully now. I always stuff a little bit in here, always in the holes in the crevices, so that's nicely tucked in there. And then we're just going to fold it round, baby! Absolutely, don't be shy with the bubble wrap. It's all worth it, and as you can see from the video earlier, it's not expensive at all. As I said, if you get the one from Poundland for £1 for 5 metres, it's really thick stuff, so you won't have to use as much as this. So now that has been bubble wrapped. But that's not all. I like to bubble wrap and then cardboard layers around everything. So we've got this remains of a cardboard box here that I've used before. Trim it down a little bit. There we go. Perfecto. Perfecto patronum. Just once around the side so it doesn't come out the end. There we go, sorted. Then just a couple times around. That round there. Then that round there. Perfect. Nothing's going to touch that now. No problemo. We'll fill all this in. Perfecto. Like I said before, I'll scrunch them into this part. Right, so the teapot's been nicely bubble wrapped. Now we just need a bit more of this cardboard. Nice. You can use anything here. Use these plastic bags, wrapping paper, newspaper, anything like that. But I'll show you right now, just using a bit of this packing paper, just to space out the box a bit. So, for that, pad out the bottom a little bit, and then I'm going to slot this in here. Okay, so then all I'm going to do, just get a little bit of paper, fill in the gaps, so it's not rummaging around in there. A little bit in there. So, hopefully, that will all stick in there nicely. Nice, no movement. So now let's get this all sealed up nicely. Right, so now it's all in there, all safe and secure, and it's got fragile tape all over it. So now what I've got to do is weigh it, and we'll see how much the postage will cost. So if you've not got any proper scales, you can just use something like a kitchen scales, or your scales in your bathroom. 1.5 kilograms. Nice. That's going to be £3.58 postage with Every. Good thing about Every, the only good thing is, it's just done on weight. If you've got any size box, pretty much, they'll take it. It's just done on weight, so you don't have to worry about the volume. That's why I like to pack these sorts of things with lots of cardboard to make sure they're really secure and I don't have to worry about the dimensions. 1.5 kg, and I'll go on my eBay app on my phone. I'll type in the postage, go through the eBay delivery, go for Every. I'll know how much it weighs, pay the money. Then they'll give me a QR code I'll write the code on there so I know which one is for this package. Go to the every drop-off point, which is usually a Tesco or a one-stop, something like that. Get down to the shop, scan the QR code, it'll print my label, stick it on there, give it to the person. That's all I have to do. So we've packaged this item, got all the tape on it, you've seen how much it all costs, seen how easy it is to do. So basically, you list your items, you sell your items, then you just package them like this, send them down to the drop-off point or Royal Mail, whatever you're using, and it's as easy as that. So now your item is all securely packaged and ready to deliver. Absolutely love it. Just remember guys, if you were receiving an item, and I'm sure we all have in the past, and it was badly packaged, it's not a very nice experience, especially if it's damaged. And sometimes even if it's not and it arrives okay, you just in the back of your mind you think, this person didn't really care that much about what they were sending me. So here's a quick story about my experience on eBay. One of the first things I actually bought on eBay was some of these card holders. So these are to protect your trading cards like Pokemon cards, stuff like that. You basically put them in a plastic penny sleeve, then put them in here to keep them even more secure. And I basically bought a set of these, a set of 5, and they were supposed to be brand new. And they were supposed to have a logo on the top there. I can't remember the brand. But when they arrived, they were all scratched. These aren't the exact ones, but if you can see this, they were sort of scratched like this. They weren't brand new. When you buy brand new, you want them pristine, just out of the packet, and then sent to you, and that's that. But they'd clearly been used before, or if they haven't been used, they've been really badly stored. And then one of them as well, the whole corner of it was chipped off and broken off in the envelope. They were just put in a normal envelope. It was absolutely insane. So when they arrived, one of them was broken and the others were just scratched up. So I messaged the seller and I said, listen, one of them's damaged and they're not brand new. And his first response was, that's impossible that they could have been broken. I was like, what are you on about? It literally had the bit chipped off in the envelope. They weren't packaged securely at all. All you would have had to have done is put 2 bits of cardboard either side of that so they wouldn't bend. But I think this guy basically just wanted to be cheapo on the postage because he was selling them for so cheap. And it just meant that they were broke. But what's the point in sending them? And then he wouldn't even concede that it mattered that they were all scratched up. It doesn't necessarily affect the cards inside that they're scratched and stuff. But still, when you're buying brand new, you don't want them scratched. Especially when I was going to put some really expensive cards in these. Also, the ones that came were unbranded. The ones in the pictures had a brand on the top. So I was expecting ones with a brand name and they were supposed to be brand new. They were pre-owned and they didn't have a brand. So they weren't the ones in the photos. And he didn't even think that that was a problem. He said, oh, they're just the same, but they don't have the name on it. But I don't understand this. How can you list and sell an item on eBay that isn't what is in the photos? And when it turns up, it's used and it's not brand new. And then you're giving me back chat about it. And it just took a lot of time and stress messaging the seller about these things that I shouldn't have to worry about. If I want to buy something, it's supposed to be new, it's supposed to be a certain brand. I pay for it, it gets delivered safely and nicely, it's in my hands, I'm happy, leave positive feedback both ways, and we both go on our way. But they turned up, they were the wrong ones, they were scratched up, and then the guy was giving me cheek. It was just a bad experience overall. It's only £2, but I just don't want to have to deal with that sort of stress. So guys, when you're packaging stuff and when you're sending stuff out, make sure you list it, you describe it, and you photo it. And if you're not sure, message the buyer before you send it out to make sure they understand what you've listed and in what condition it's in. Then package it securely. If it's going to cost more than you want to pay for postage, then make sure you know what you're getting yourself in for ahead of time. So things like DVDs, games, stuff like that, what I do, I just skip the padded envelope thing altogether. Cardboard envelopes like you get from Amazon or stuff like that, just save them, keep them somewhere safe, and just bring them out if you're going to sell anything like that. Or I just get one big sheet of cardboard for free and I just fold it over around the DVD, sellotape all the sides, a bit of fragile tape around it, And that's that. So guys, hopefully you've learned something today. We've just been packaging something up, nothing too exciting. If you haven't already guys, please subscribe. Thanks for sticking with the video today. Just a fun one today to show how to package some items. A little trip to Asda with me. I had a lovely English breakfast there as well. Absolutely loved it. Make sure you turn on the notifications and subscribe as well, because we've got loads more videos on the way. I find cool collectible stuff to add to my collection or to sell on eBay for profits. So join me on the journey. We're going to find some cool stuff. We're going to do some cool stuff. Thanks for sticking with the video. And until next time, it's going to be one big whapping. Same time next time.